Well. What's going on, people? It's Paulito. And no, I'm not going to talk about Grand Theft Auto 6. But if you take a hint, I am going to talk about the parent company that owns the publisher and the developer of that particular game. So if you haven't heard, TakeTwo Interactive did some massive layoffs. Surprise, surprise, right? Some more layoffs in the video game industry. Just added to the list, right? Because since 2023 to now, 2024, that's all you've been hearing. It's been quiet a little bit, but all of a sudden, bang, TakeTwo Interactive. So here's some crazy stats I want to read off to you from 2023 to now, okay? So in the beginning of 2023 and continuing into 2024, the video game industry has experienced mass layoffs. Here's a staggering number for you, okay? Over 10,000 jobs were lost in 2023 alone, okay? And then an additional over 8,000 jobs were lost in 2024 from January to March. All right, those were companies like Microsoft, Sony, EA Games, Supermassive Games. You know, the guys who made Until Dawn and The Quarry and all the other things. Like, I was shocked about that one. I don't know why, but I was. And now, TakeTwo Interactive is on the list. The parent company that owned the publishers like Rockstar Games, 2K, and the recently acquired Gearbox. So they just laid off about 5% of their workforce. That's about, they say, 600 employees. All right, numbers change. I've been seeing 550, roughly. We'll just round it up. Why not 600? I wouldn't be surprised. 5%. So I'm guessing there's a lot of canceled games down the pipeline, just like all the other, publishers and developers that laid off, a bunch of people. A lot of canceled games that won't see the light of day. And I also noticed the pattern is when, say, a big, publishing company acquires another company, they seem to just lay off a bunch of their employees to, I don't know, recoup. I don't know. Because wasn't it like Microsoft? They bought Blizzard Activision, and then all of a sudden in the Microsoft gaming department, they laid off massive amount of people. I think Sony shut down a whole London department in England. Somewhere in England, I think they shut down a whole building there, right? But yeah, when are the layoffs going to stop? Like, why can't the presidents and the CEOs and the COOs, why can't they take a pay cut? Because I remember back in the day, the old president of Nintendo, he took a pay cut. I remember reading about that, and that was pretty nice of him, right? So it sucks that, the people that are in the trenches, the people that are, busting their ass, developing these games, pushing out these games, while, the guys upstairs are just sitting back and making money. And, well, heck, let's make, we need to make more money. We just bought this company and we just lost this much money. Like, I think it's time to trim off a little bit of the fat. It sucks, man. Like, when's it going to stop? Like, when are these top dog CEOs and presidents and all these other people are getting paid massive amount of money? Because remember, Phil Spencer, after laying off a bunch of the Microsoft gaming department, he got a nice bonus paycheck. You know, he got a little some. You know what I mean? After that huge layoff or layoffs. You know what I mean? So when are these, you know, top dog, you know, rich, you know, frustrated. When are they gonna take a pay? Why can't they take a pay cut to keep these people around? Like, how does that look as a company? You know what I mean? You just do these layoffs. I mean, your job security is in question, right? Say if you're a young, you know, a young guy who wants to get into the video game industry and wants to develop video games. You kind of question your job security now when you want to hit up these big companies, right? Like, am I really safe? You know, I've been working here for 10 years, whatever, how many years, and then all of a sudden, wham, bye. Sorry, we don't need you anymore. Thanks for making this game, and this game that made X amount of money. Thanks. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? Like, subscribe. Speak your mind in the comments. I'll try to reach out to you guys as well. I'll try to interact with you and thank you for some of the people that have. I've been getting a lot of interaction in the comments too, so it's pretty fun. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. Put your opinion down. I want to hear it, and I'll even try to respond to some of your guys' stuff. Thank you again. It's Paulito, and I'll catch you next time. Adios.